Was it painful? Painful. A lot of people ask about this. Was it painful? Actually, to be very honest, so I've received a lot of different questions throughout my plastic surgery journey during Korea. So that's where I posted different stories, right? I asked you for any questions that you needed to know. Yeah, so okay, let me answer a few of them. I would say the first general one is, what did I do? All right, so the first thing I would say I did was I revised my eyes and nose. So I did incisional double eyelid surgery. I just revised it to make sure the crease lower so it's more natural. Yeah, and remove some of the extra fat that was there. Yeah, for my nose, because my previous implant was bent at the tip as I used an L-shaped implant. So this time I removed the old implant and I put a new customized implant for my bridge. And for the tip, I actually used my ear cartilage. Yeah, so to create the tip. So this was an open rhinoplasty because it's a revisional one. Yeah, so actually the clinic is able to do one without the incision as well for both eyes and nose if you're suitable for it. Okay, the next thing I did was because I was thinking about my forehead being a bit flat, so I did fat grafting. Yeah, from my thighs to my forehead, and also I did put some of the fat at my nasolabial folds as well to help with the laugh lines. Yeah, so I was also concerned about this area too. Yeah, so besides filling up this line, I also did a mini facelift. So it's just a shorter incision than the regular facelift. Yeah, that will also help to lift up the face a bit more, creating a smoother contour, and also to reduce the lines at the jowl and the nasolabial fold. Yeah, and lastly, the doctor also suggested that I liposuck some of the fat from my cheek and my jaw, yeah, just to make the facial contour better, and I agreed to that. Yeah, so these are the procedures that I wanted to do and I got done, and with the additional liposuction at the cheek and jaw area. Yep. Okay, so I would say the next common question is, was it painful? Painful. A lot of people ask about this. Was it painful? Actually, to be very honest, it wasn't much pain. There wasn't much pain at all because you are being sedated during the surgery. So I didn't have to go through general anesthesia, as these procedures are not very major, but of course they will cause some pain. So I was under light sedation for my eyes, where I'm still able to open and close my eyes during the surgery. I can hear the music playing and I can hear the surgeon, Dr. Park, telling me to open and close eyes to check the crease. And then after that, I was more deeply sedated for the rest of the procedures. Yeah, so during the recovery process, I'm actually taking painkillers like 3 times a day. Yeah, so the pain was very manageable. Yeah, so I think it's completely okay. So the next common question is, okay, why I thought of doing the surgery? Like, what's my motivations behind doing the surgery? Okay, I would say that because from a young age, even since primary school, I was always in performing arts. I have a passion for it, and I'm always like in front of the camera, and even teaching yoga, right? Or even like being at events or serving customers. It's always a very front-facing role. So I naturally would feel more insecure about my looks, as I really like to show like the best possible image I can have. I'm a perfectionist, and I'm just someone who is pretty vain. I remember even as a young girl, like I'll be looking into the mirror and I'll be scrutinizing the moles on my face, and wanting to get rid of it one day. Yeah, so I would just say that I'm someone who values looking as good as I can in my own way, like enhancing my own looks. Yeah, so that's me. Yeah. Okay, so the next question that people do ask is about how I found the clinic. Yeah, so I think I answered that in my previous video. You can check that out. Yeah, so please check out my previous video. Okay, the next one is how much I spent. My previous video also answered this question. I'm not going to specify how much exactly I spent. It was not fully sponsored, right? But the thing is that why I cannot tell you how much I spent is because, for example, for a nose job, it will vary according to what is needed to be done. Yeah, so for example, this is a revision surgery for my nose, so it would definitely be higher than just a primary rhinoplasty. Yeah, and also depends on the kind of materials that are being used for your nose, right? Like some people are using a rib cartilage for your nose, or a full silicone implant. Like this is a hybrid between a silicone and your own tissues. So it will vary a lot. So I cannot possibly give like a straight answer. Another question is any food to avoid after surgery? I didn't try to avoid any specific food. I know in Chinese culture, they say to avoid like seafood or like black soy sauce because it may make your wounds like darker or something like that. No, I don't believe in that. I think it's just like keeping a general healthy diet and generally not going for ultra processed foods or very salty foods because that will actually increase like bloating, right? Like naturally. So thank you to all the questions you asked me so far. If you'd like to know more, you can check out my other videos or reels that I've posted to know about my journey. See you again!